Tonight, playing against the Carroll women is going to be a tougher game for Providence. Again, without having Jenna. Jenna is, we've talked about all season long, Jenna's good for 15 points a game, and so you have to have those people that are coming off the bench to step up and make up for that 15-point difference.
When you take a look at this contest here for tonight, our first one of a doubleheader, we've got the women coming out here. And you got to really take a look at the way that Carroll plays. They really come at you. They're very aggressive. They run that off screen. Hannah Dean's the name that's going to shoot right to the top here tonight. She is just so tough, and she is one that you always got to kind of keep an eye on, isn't it?
Well, the thing is that when UP played Carroll down there at Carroll, Hannah Dean basically had been shut down the first half. I mean, I think she only had 4 points or something like that. She took the halftime break, and holy smokes, did she light them up then. I think she ended up with 26 or 28, and that's the kind of player she is. When it gets in a crunch situation, she just steps up and she's able to get that all done and all taken care of. So, yeah, her name will be called definitely a lot, as will Brittany Johnson and Danielle Wagner. She'll also be in our mentioned a lot this evening.
You know, one of the names that will not be mentioned here is Cassidy Hashley as Casino, and she's injured. Of course, she is on the injured reserve here as Coach Bill joins us. And Coach, we've been talking a lot about this game. This is a matchup you look forward to, isn't it?
Yeah, no question. Carroll's a great team, and she does a great job. It's going to be an exciting game tonight. Hopefully our girls come out ready to go and understand how important this game is to us.
It's important that you, come out ready to play right away, isn't it? And you guys are a slow-starting team, but Carroll gets off to a good start, and they can build a lot of confidence. They're tough to control, aren't they?
Yeah, they are, and they do a good job. We got to keep them from making shots. We really got to take care of the basketball tonight and rebound. Those are going to be keys for us.
Is there certain players that you focus on, or you just kind of concentrate on your side of the ball?
We're just going to focus on us a little bit, making sure we follow the defensive game plan. If somebody gets hot, we'll try and stop them, but you can't let Hannah Dean go off for 28 points or something. We got to make sure we can keep her under control and not give up a bunch of wide-open threes.
Scoring-wise, you're fine. We have talked about that a lot. Offensively, you can shoot the ball. You've outscored your opponents by 100 and some odd points and stuff. Defensively, you got to get some stops, don't you?
Yeah, we do. We can't let anybody get second chance points or easy fast break points. Easy layups or second chance points are really something we got to control. If we can do that on the defensive end, I think we can score.
Fantastic. Good luck. Have fun tonight.
Thank you.
Coach Bill, very gracious with his time, always stops by and says hi to us, and we appreciate the fact that he does as he comes over here and keeps us up to date what is going on with basketball. Hey, we're moments away from getting it off and running here as we've got a couple of games coming your way. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout and come back and get ready for our starting lineups, the tip-off, and more coming your way as we return with more basketball. Right here is Friday Night Hoops on KNX 102.7 FM.
At Benefice Health System, we know you want to start feeling better now. Benefice has 2 conveniently located walk-in clinics dedicated to taking care of you exactly when you need it, so you can get back to taking care of what's most important to you as soon as possible. Visit our walk-in services at our Northwest Bypass or Benefice East Campus locations. A tradition of advanced care. Learn more at benefice.org.
You're ready to kick off your fitness goals, and Access Fitness has made it that much easier for you. Besides the free towels, free childcare, and free classes, you're now invited to take advantage of no joining fees and only $25 a month. That's the kind of commitment Access Fitness wants to make to you as you commit to better health. As a locally owned and operated fitness facility, Access Fitness brings you affordable fitness in a friendly environment, and they're open 24 hours a day, every day. Access Fitness. Real people, real results.
Do you have a CDL license, like to help people, and are looking for a rewarding job with a growing team? Then look no further than the strength and reliability of an Ox. Ox & Son Towing and Recovery is looking for the right CDL towing transport driver to join their team. Knowledge of the industry is a plus but is not needed. CDL is a must. They are willing to train the right applicant. Call Ox with Ox & Son Towing at 406-868-4142 for more information.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is the place to be for happy hour from 5 to 8 every night of the week. 5 to 8, now that's a happy hour you can take advantage of. With multiple drink and appetizer specials, you are sure to find something that hits the spot. With 12 beers on tap, domestic drafts and well drinks are only $2. Select appetizers are under $4, and as always, 45-cent wings. Come to happy hour at the Max Sports Bar and Casino inside Heritage Inn, Great Falls.
Food, fun, and friends at the Heritage Inn. Take it to the max.
At Benefice Health System, we know you want to start feeling better now. Benefice has 2 conveniently located walk-in clinics dedicated to taking care of you exactly when you need it, so you can get back to taking care of what's most important to you as soon as possible.
Were the levels okay?
Visit our walk-in services at our Northwest Bypass.
They're all right. And then when you interviewed Himmelberg, I had to kind of turn him down a bit.
Yeah, and it was hot from that, so yeah, I got him down. So. Okay.
But no, it should be good for right now. I mean, I'm kind of monitoring the levels and stuff right now, but
okay. Yeah, and just send me a text if Sue's too low or I'm too hot, whatever. I can adjust from here.
All righty.
Good, how are you? Good. We're just going to mic you up tonight. So.
Don't say you did. You don't want that SA word on the radio.
It's basketball tonight right here on KLX 102.7 FM. We're just moments away from getting our introductions underway. And, of course, we've got a couple of great games coming your way Friday and Saturday night as college basketball here from the McLaughlin Gymnasium is going to be absolutely fantastic. University of Providence right in the mix of things as they are sending in the 5th slot here in this Frontier Conference in women's. And, of course, Carroll College second. They're 7-3 coming into this one. UP 3-7 in the conference. And, of course, then you take a look at it where Rocky is just above them at 6-4. They will battle the Rocky Battling Bears tomorrow as they'll be in action, of course, right back here again. Doubleheader action coming up tonight at 5:30 is this one, and then, of course, at 7:30 we'll come right back with the guys game. And it's always fun when you start putting a few W's on the books and you start getting a few more wins as more people want to start following this. And I look down here, we've got a whole media row now that is following in here, where before it was just us. So it's great to have them on board with us. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout. Our starting lineup's coming up in just a moment as we get ready for basketball. We're back in 3 minutes right here on KLX 102.7 FM.
Sundays are old-time music. Join in the fun on your fiddle or guitar, or just sit back and enjoy your favorite drink. The Sunday Night Jam at the Celtic Cowboy, where the crack is grand.
Let's take a look at our starting lineups. First of all, we'll go with the visiting team. Carroll College from Helena. They'll start with Jaden Lyman. She is a sophomore, run the point guard. Very tough. She's one you always have to keep an eye on as she comes out here and ready to go. Jaden, of course, stands at 5'3". They'll come right back with Danielle Wagner, a sophomore guard as well at 5'9". Christine Denny is another one of those sophomores. She is a tough player. She is a 5'9" player forward here in this one. The gal that we've talked a little bit about tonight is Hannah Dean, a center, a senior. As she comes in here, Hannah stands at 6'1" and very tough out there as always. Then we'll come right back with Brittany Johnson. She is another one of those seniors. Brittany Johnson is 5'7" and handles the ball pretty well in this contest. As we get ready to bring it to you, as mentioned, Carroll College comes in here 7-3, 15-6 on the season. As we get ready to bring you the introductions of our starters on this side of the floor, we will go this way with the University of Providence. Well, they will introduce themselves tonight as we had a chance to catch up to them, and they will start this way as they will go with Emily Maldonado.
I'm Emily Maldonado. I'm number 3. I'm 5'5" and from Sunnyside, Washington.
She is from Washington. She is a great point guard. They'll come right back then with Kennedy Cartwright.
Hi, my name is Kennedy Cartwright. I'm number 23. I'm 5'11", and I'm from Pasco, Washington.
Soon to be an All-American. She is so tough inside. She is one of the toughest players I've seen. How about Parker Esri?
My name is Parker Esri, number 24. I'm 6'1" sophomore from Kalama, Washington.
And then from Belt, Montana, the starting guard since Jenna Renich is out is Kirsten.
I'm Kirsten Pemberton. I'm number 25. I'm 5'5", and I'm from Belt, Montana.
And, of course, then they come with the one senior that they have inside is Tristan Murphy.
Hi, I'm Tristan Murphy. I'm a senior. I'm 6'1" and from Stanwood, Washington.
And, of course, the head coach over here on the sidelines has been for a while. His name is Mr. Bill Himmelberg.
Hi, I'm Bill Himmelberg, head women's coach for the University of Providence Argos.
And that is how they'll line it up here as they do go down and say hello to Miss Anderson down there. Caitlin had some back surgery, so she's on the bench. I tell you, it is just a real tough team out here because we've got a lot of injuries. Parker got hurt. She battled back after an ankle injury. She's about 99% out there, and she says she's ready to play. She does have a brace on that right ankle. We talked to Jenna already with the knee. She's out for the entire year. And now Caitlin has a back surgery, and she's out for the rest of the year.
Yeah, and she just returned back to college here, so we wish her the very best.
We are underway. Appreciate the fact you joined us right here on KONX 102.7 FM. Doubleheader action coming your way as we'll have it, and it's tipped up to Carroll College. They'll go to the basket to your right-hand side. On the first possession of the night, they're going to throw it out of bounds. And the big voice guy, Glenn Lambert over there, he got a chance to touch the ball. Glenn, you got to give it back. You can't keep it.
Well, you know, being an old ref, he wanted to just grab hold of it and throw it right back in.
So apparently got touched by one of the Argos, and so they throw it out of bounds, and we'll come right back to Carroll with 13 seconds to go on the shot clock. They go Hannah Dean left side. Now they come right side. Here's a little 15-footer. Easy shot outside, up and in on that right wing. Knocking it down is Denny, and Denny, she gets off to a good start. She's very tough.
Yeah, she's a tough one to watch out there.
Argos coming back the other way as they go over to Kennedy. Back out to Emily. Maldonado tries to break down the zone here as we get it underway. Thank you for joining us right here from the McLaughlin Gymnasium. Murphy goes out to Kirsten Pemberton from 25. Boom! Got it for 3.
That's what Kirsten Pemberton needs. If she starts hot like that, she's hot rest of the game.
Hammer time. Pemberton from Belt, Montana knocks it down, gives the Argos a 1-point lead. 3 serving 2 now. 9:04 to go here. First quarter action on the Belt Bank scoreboard. Dina goes up against Parker. Jukes and jives, spins around, missed everything. Good defense, Parker Esri. As Emily Maldonado, the short point guard, comes back the other way. Somebody's behind her. Kirsten let her know. She doesn't. And it's going to be kicked out of bounds. Last touch by one of the Fighting Saints. They'll give it back to the Argos here with 24 to go on the shot clock. So they'll bring it on the inbounds. Kennedy Cartwright, the starter here tonight, will bring it into Emily. Maldonado will take it up against the defense. Again, that zone defense being applied. As they look inside, they're going to try to post her up, but instead it's going to be a nice little bunny shot there for Murphy, the senior, for 2.
2 points, Tristan Murphy. 5-2, Lady Argos.
They're up in this one on the Belt Bank scoreboard. 8:32 to go here. We've got a lot of basketball going your way. Randy's got to call that CMR game over there, and we'll keep you up to date on that as well as basketball galore here coming our way. Here's a little 15-footer left wing. That's a nice, easy shot there for Wagner. When she's open like that, she can hit that shot.
And she was wide open.
She nails that one off the pick, brings it back to within 1 now. Argos lead at 5-4 on the Belt Bank scoreboard. Maldonado loses it for a moment, gathers it back in. Coach Bill had talked about taking care of the ball. They will have to do that. Cartwright doesn't like the pressure, so she clears herself a little bit of room, and a holding foul. Dean is going to be called for the foul here. Hannah's got her first foul of that night.
That was a nice job by Cartwright to see that Murphy was being defended so tightly underneath, and she drew that foul.
Kennedy with a little bit of sass there as she went and kind of cleared some room, and now she looks to get it into Parker. She's double teamed and clears her way, forces a shot up. Tough shot there. She gets it back. She'll take it up against 2. Up and in. Parker Ezra's got it for 2.
My goodness, what a huge rebound for Parker.
So tough. Leads it by a 7-4 score now. Up 3. Argos coming the other way. First quarter action, 7:47 to go on the Belt Bank scoreboard. As they take care of it, they look it off to the right-hand side, pass it around on the far side of Johnson. Johnson forces inside to Hannah. Jukes and jive, a little fadeaway 10-footer, no good. Rebounded, fought for it. Pemberton will get it. And they'll take off with it, bring it to the front court, left-hand side as we look at it. On the stage side of the gym here, they head it off to Emily. Maldonado, right side of Kirsten. Already got a 3. Double-teamed underneath and fighting for it. It's a mugging underneath. No call down there as Johnson got away with slapping her on the hands, and that'll go out of bounds.
Checking in for the Lady Argos would be Molly Schmitz as Tristan Murphy takes a break.
Molly Schmitz getting ready for Saturday night, and she's got her long johns on already.
Yeah.
She is decked out there. And, of course, just trying to keep everything warm in that one. And she checks in now. Molly Smith's one of those freshmen out there. There's the first one off the bench. As coming the other way, Lyman throws it away. And Pemberton, has it. And she got pushed down. When you say Pemberton and pushed at the same time, that's what you get. As she is knocked to the floor there.
Coach Bill in his pregame said that the girls had to defend the basket down there, and the Lady Argos are really doing a nice job.
Carroll fans coming in force here as they start to fill the stands. Inside to Parker. Nice pass. Takes it up. Hammer to the floor. And they will call the foul here. Underneath. Parker is just so tough inside. And they will call the foul underneath. I think that's going to be number 25. Brittany Johnson.
Yes, that will be the first team foul there for the... Oh, their third?
Third team foul. First against her. You're right, yeah. So it'll be Parker Esri at the free throw line. Makes that one. Love to hear from you, as always. Love putting our number out there as our fans around the area, although a lot of the parents are here tonight. And, of course, a great weekend to come to Great Falls as Parker misses the second one. And they'll get it out of there. It's a 4-point lead here for the University of Providence as they lead at 8-4 on the Belt Bank scoreboard. 7:49 to go, first quarter action. Here come the Saints back the other way now. Wagner's got it. Will go left hand. Hannah takes a couple dribbles inside the paint. Running start here, and another little 15-foot push shot from Dean. Now she's got 4 on the night.
No, that was Christine Denny. She has 4.
Or Denny, you're right. She got that one, number 10 in your program. So it makes it 8-6 here as Pemberton comes back the other way. Kirsten goes that right wing. Couple dribbles there as they've really extended that zone out now. They come all the way out to the hash mark. And then past that is Kennedy Cartwright goes on the wheel. They'll hand it off here. This is one of the things I saw him work on practice the other day. And basically trying to give it inside as Molly Schmitz will take the shot there. Forced the shot, missed it, and then they'll clear the boards here. Rebounded going the other way. Quickly coming the other way is Denny. She's got the rebound for the Fighting Saints as they hand it off to Lyman. Pulls up from 5 hard off the glass. Misses it. Parker's got the rebound.
There we go with the Argos rebounding again. One shot for the Saints, and they're out of there.
One and done as they go the other way. Coach Bill's calling out instructions. Tristan Murphy will check in at the next dead ball as we hit the 5:52 mark of our first quarter. Molly's got it, hands it off. Kind of just a dribble pass there over out to Emily. Now gets it out to Kennedy. Cartwright being pressured man-to-man out here by the halftime restaurant sign. Going inside, nice take to the glass. Couldn't get a good look at it, and that is going to go off there. And they come in the other way. It's going to be a run the other way. Denny, she's going to put it in for 2.
That's 6 points for Denny, and she's one we said at the pregame that we have to be aware of.
They will tie it for the first time tonight. Knotted at 8 here with 5:23 to go on the Belt Bank scoreboard. Here comes Emily Maldonado. 15-footer off the irons. No good. They'll battle for the rebound. Hannah's got the rebound for the Fighting Saints, and they'll take off going the other way. They could take the lead for the first time in our first quarter. Lyman goes in, puts up the shot. No good. Missed it. Rebound taken care of by the Saints. Denny's got it. Trapped down underneath and falls to the ground and goes out of bounds.
Checking back in for the Lady Argos will be Tristan Murphy. Schmitz will check out. Checking in for the Saints will be Taylor Salonen, and I see her grandfather's here cheering her on.
Bill over there?
Bill's over there right in his usual spot, halfway up so he can be heard.
Yeah, he's got a good eye on things here. He's probably forgot more about basketball than I'll ever learn. as here comes the Argos tied at 8 now under the 5-minute mark. Our next dead ball will give us the media timeout as they come top of the key around the right side. Here's a shot partially blocked there. Then it's right back to Kennedy. She'll take it up, rolls it offside the rim. No good. Looked to be tipped in. Parker's got it. Powers to the glass. She goes up and in. A girl swipes at her as she's laying on the ground. Two girls try to block it, and she still makes a shot.
That's 5 points for Parker.
What an athlete. Soon to be an All-American. Parker Esri gets in the 2 points and gives it a 10-8 lead, and then a nickel dime foul here. And that was a tough one because Murphy is going to be there and will pick up the foul as they go to the sidelines. We'll take a breath. We'll take a timeout with 4:29 to go first quarter action. As we break away, it's the Argos up by 2 on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. 10-8 right here on KNX 102.7 FM.
AutoSlide is the new solution that automatically opens and closes sliding doors in your home. AutoSlide easily attaches to most existing, yes, your existing sliding door. Perfect for your pets, the elderly, and physically challenged.
I think the AutoSlide is a really good solution for people with mobility issues, and also if they've got pets, it makes it easier for them. They don't have to keep getting up and down to open the door for the dog.
Call or visit Anderson Glass Doors and Windows today and discover the all-new AutoSlide system for yourself.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out, delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
Thank you so much for joining us right here on KNX 102.7 FM. Sergeant Mrs. Sard bringing you the play of this one. Brian Howard will take care of us back at Radio Central, as always. Does a tremendous job where you can check it out online. And it is always a lot of fun for us to be here with this one, as this is one of the games you just knew would draw a crowd, and you see more and more folks filing in here with doubleheader action coming to your way tonight, as we've got this one and the guys to follow, and both teams ranked. Almost everybody in the Frontier Conference is ranked in the NAIA polls, just simply the fact that it's just that tough a league. As the Carroll Fighting Saints are down by 2, they'll get the ball and they'll take it to the glass here. Wide open layup is missed there, and that is missed by Salonen and rebounded by Ellie Teskey, who checks in at the break.
Benefis has 2 conveniently located walk-in clinics dedicated to taking care of you exactly when you need it, so you can get back to taking care of what's most important to you as soon as possible. Visit our walk-in services at our Northwest Bypass or Benefis East Campus locations. A tradition of advanced care. Learn more at benefis.org.
Back to action here, as we do have the Fighting Saints taking care of the basketball, as they do bring it to the offense here, down by 2. They will go to Salonen, who's on that right side. Teskey playing great defense, so they'll have to pass it away, kick it on the left-hand side. That shot is off the mark, as Olsen couldn't get it to go, and then Pickley coming the other way. Tristan Murphy wide open, clears her safe and puts it up for 2.
That was a missed defense there. Boy, Tristan was wide open. Nobody saw her down there under the basket.
Fighting Saints coming back the other way, down 4. 3:23 to go on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. Lots of pressure. The defense is definitely picked up here, as they'll back it back out. Pushing it out is Swanek, as she'll take now with the left-handed dribble. Passed inside, and Teskey's got the skill. Ellie takes care of it and hands it off to Kirsten. Kirsten on the run as they bring it to the front court here. Kirsten Pimpton goes right-hand side. Reed Hazard has checked in at the timeout and goes over to Murph. Murph now has it at the free throw line, down inside to Ellie, is tied up, loses it. Now they'll have to run to the other end. As they do, heading down that other end is Wagner. Her layup is going to off the glass, no good. Maldonado gets tripped up, and she falls out of bounds.
Maldonado tried to out-rebound Ellie Teskey there and just crashed out of bounds. Checking back in, Parker Esray, Molly Schmitz, and Kennedy Cartwright.
So Sia is back in. And a hard crash to the floor here.
That foul is going to be called on Parker.
So her first foul, personal foul against her.
No, they're going to call it on Molly Schmitz. That will be her first foul.
So it'll be her first and second team foul against the Argos in this first quarter, as they will bring it on the inbounds, as the Fighting Saints are down in this one 12-8, as they do have the ball at the top of the key. Man-to-man defense being applied here by the Argos. Hannah tries to take Parker to the right-hand side. Now they go inside the paint in a little turnaround jumper. That was a nice shot as she elevates high in the air to get that one down, as Sienna Swanek is the one that puts it down and brings it a 2-point difference now. Argos up 12-10 here in our contest. Here's a 3 on the left side. Come on, Kennedy. Boom! She nails it for 3.
That's the second three-pointer for the Lady Argos.
She's got one. Kirsten's got the other one. Makes it a 5-point lead now. Argos in front, 15-10 on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. 2:13 to go in our first quarter. Great Frontier Conference basketball. This one is going to go to the wire. I'll guarantee it. As Dean has it out here, she'll back it out. Looks to get rid of it. Finally does left-hand side. They go over there as Schwennick will go inside the paint. Salonen's turnaround jumper no good, and they fight for the rebound. 2 Argos had it. They fought for it, but Dean's the one that clears it on the loose ball. As the Fighting Saints come back, they'll reset with a fresh 24 seconds on the clock now as they reset that shot clock. As they go right-hand side, Hannah looks to bounce that inside, and good defense. Emily Maldonado's got it, and a foul is going to be called here in the backcourt. And a foul will be called here against one of the Fighting Saints.
We're going to call that against Swanwick. That will be her first foul. That'll be the 4th team foul for the Saints.
Emma Madsen will check in. Tristan Murphy back in. Kirsten Pemberton back in here as we've got a couple of players coming out off the bench.
Molly Schmitz checking out. Reed Hazard checking out.
15-10 on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. Appreciate the fact you are with us here tonight. And lots of folks checking around the area. Hello. Good to hear from the Israel family as always as they are on board. And, of course, hi from Cameron Katie's family. As Dad's here, too, somewhere. As the Argos have the basketball, they go inside of Parker as she kicks off left side. Maldonado wants to get in the scoring column. She hits left side, no good. Dean's got the rebound. And they'll clear there. Parker doesn't want to pick up the foul. So they want to force the action here as they pass it forward into the hands of Olsen. Now they'll go inside the paint, and a scoop shot is stripped out of there. And a late whistle, a foul will be called underneath. And this will be against one of the Argos. So we'll go to the free throw line.
They're going to call that one against Park.
Parker got the foul, her first, yes.
Parker's first foul, all right.
And, oh, yeah, it does say that. Katie family, her dad is in attendance. The rest of the family are watching. All right, there we go. I just got to read the whole message is all. We've got action going on, man. Tough to look down at that phone.
That first free throw was made by Emma Madsen. That's her first one.
So it's back to a 4-point difference here in this one.
Second attempt for Emma.
And 15-12 as she makes that one as well. And knocks that one down. And so they will come back the other way as the Argos hold on to the 3-point lead. Tough pass, a wild pass there, and Kirsten knew it as she says, my bad. And right away, Ellie Teskey will jump off the bench. Her parents are here, by the way.
Yeah, they came from Washington. Cam's dad is here from Idaho. I'm not sure if I see other fans there. I just see that they're sitting kind of right in the front.
So they are all here. Looks like we've got something going on at halftime. As Shields, I see Wendy over there going to roll the dice or something. And we'll see what that takes place. As we come back, it's still a 15-12 lead. Argos in front, under a minute to go in the first quarter. As this looks like the Saints have it. Wagner will get rid of it to Hannah, who gets away with the travel. Now comes over the left-hand side. Nice defense underneath, and holding off is Murphy, and then gets the rebound. She strong-arms one of the players to go get the rebound, and then gathers it back in. Here comes a nice pass. Come on, Ellie, put it in the basket. She does for 2.
Ellie Teskey for 2 points.
17-12, Argos up 5, 34 seconds to go, first quarter action on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. Here come the Fighting Saints back with the basketball. They're down in this one. They'll pass it underneath, up off the glass. Easy basket on the back door from Wagner. And they run that play quite a bit on that baseline, and they seem to get open as they set that high pick, and you just got to be ready to help out with the help defense. I know Coach Bill was talking about that a lot in a practice as Maldonado comes the other way, and a hand check foul out front as it's going to go against Swanwick again.
That'll be the 5th team foul for the Saints. Swanwick's second foul.
And so Jaden Lyman will check in at the end of the first shot.
Emily will be at the free throw line for the first time.
And Maldonado brings a hush to the crowd as the shot is up, and it is good.
First point for Emily.
Marka Heron checks back in here. She will check in for Emily once she makes this free throw. Tucson, Arizona. Always good to hear from you guys. Invite us down. We're coming down next time. Emily Maldonado at the free throw line. It's got a good buzzer will sound, and here comes Marka Heron, the freshman, a champion from Havre, Montana, from the Blue Pony country up there in Havre. They are undefeated on the season, and they did pretty well last year when she was here, as well as she took them to a championship as she comes in here trying to get a stop. Here comes the Fighting Saints back the other way. Lyman is going to have to hurry with 5 seconds to go. Dribbles around. They'll set a pick for her. Drives down the outside, takes it to the glass, missed it, and a nickel dimer there as Ellie was from behind. And I think she pushed her a little bit, as we'll go to the free throw line. Lyman is just so darn tough. The big thing with her, you just got to realize it's all right hand.
Well, and the other thing, she's so much shorter than Allie that Allie just knocked right into her. Her first free throw is good.
We'll get another one here. Makes it a 4-point difference now. 19-15 with 0.7 seconds to go. Second free throw, no good. Missed it. They'll catch it and let the quarter run out, and that's where we'll end it here in the first quarter. As the University of Providence will win the first quarter with second quarter action coming up. Argos 19, the Saints 15. We'll be back in 1 minute right here on KNX 102.7 FM.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out, delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
At Benefis Health System, we know you want to start feeling better now. Benefis has 2 conveniently located walk-in clinics dedicated to taking care of you exactly when you need it, so you can get back to taking care of what's most important to you as soon as possible. Visit our walk-in services at our Northwest Bypass or Benefis East Campus locations. A tradition of advanced care. Learn more at benefis.org.
Thank you so much to all the sponsors that allow us to come here and bring you sports. We've got a number of different games coming your way, and, of course, a lot of them will be with college level as tomorrow the Bobcats take on the Grizzlies. We'll have that at 2 o'clock, and then we come right back with Rocky battling Bears here in the McLaughlin Gymnasium. We invite you to come out and watch that one as the University of Providence will square off again. As here comes the Saints now. They'll go into that trap at half court. Argos break it pretty easily so far as Kennedy Cartwright as they come right back again to the left side. Pemberton's got it there to Murphy. Murphy looks on the cross-angle pass to Maldonado, who comes underneath and tried to force the action underneath and thought that Murphy was going to cut across, and she doesn't, and so they throw it away.
Checking in for Carroll will be Christine Denny again.
19-15 on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. Argos in front. Here come the Saints with the basketball. Leading the way here is Denny. She's got 6. Esri's got 5 for the Argos as the Saints have it again. And a blocking foul underneath. That is going to go against Hannah Dean. If that's the case, that might be her second.
And that right there, Parker and Hannah were going pretty good underneath the basket, and Hannah got called for the foul. So checking in for the Lady Saints will be Taylor Salonen again.
And Dean does get her second one as they have that call there. Rachel Sayers, she puts her hands in the air, and nobody listens to her, so they just go about the business. As they go inside to Murphy, as she'll take the shot there, as gets it on the kickback out. Pemberton on the right side, her shot no good, missed it, and rebounded taken care of underneath by the Saints as they'll clear it there and quickly on the run. Here comes Lyman to the right-hand side as they think about the shot. Now they'll drive in, pull up from 5, up off the glass. Easy shot there from Denny. She's got 2 more.
She has 8 points. She's the leading scorer for both of the teams.
Brings the Saints back within 2 now. 19-17. Argos in front on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard on the offensive end. Pemberton has it out and gets lazy with the ball and goes to the backcourt. She very hesitantly went after the ball and really didn't make much of an effort, and with that, it cost her a turnover. And so that will go to the backcourt.
I think she thought she was way closer to the half-court line than she thought. So then when she dove out, then she extended that 5-foot body.
Yeah, she just kind of reached out for it and didn't go after it very strong. So they turn it around and give the Fighting Saints a chance to get a tie score here as Lyman has it now at the top of the key. Man-to-man defense being applied by the Argos as they come to the right-hand side, and a little bumping foul here. And it's always interesting to me, those fouls are called quick, but inside there's a lot of contact. And so they call those fairly quick out there with the hand checks or those bumps. And those little fouls that you could probably let go. It really didn't cause any. She wasn't going anywhere. But it's just as an official that you just see it and you go, that's an advantage. And that's the big thing, too, with officials. You always look advantage, disadvantage, and so stopped her. So with the foul, that is called against, of course, that is going to be Kennedy's first as she picked up the foul. Their first team foul in the second quarter as the Fighting Saints coming back the other way with Lyman. Off left-hand side, they'll bounce it inside with a juke move and a take to the glass, no good. Battle for the rebound, picked up. Kennedy's got it. She rips it out of there and slaps it. And then comes away with it. Cartwright's tough. Boy, she just took off with it. Now she can handle the ball as she comes the other way. And inside to Parker. Parker's got 3, 4, 5 players on her and gets rid of it. Left side. Maldonado's going to drive. No, it's going to be Pemberton. Takes it in, and she has a block from behind.
5 girls on Parker. That was incredible.
5 different players on Parker. She was fighting them off. She was holding them out. And, again, there's a lot of contact there that's not called, but if you're 25 feet from the basket, it's a bump foul out there, and they call it. And she draws a crowd with 5 different players on her right there. It does go out of bounds, and for some reason the Saints think they get the ball. They pointed and said it's the Argos' ball, but I don't know that the officials fully understand that. So now they've got it right. So they brought it in. So does the shot clock reset then? I'm not sure. It's at 15. Looks like that's where they'll keep it at as they bring it on the inbounds. Maldonado lazy with the ball and throws it away. Boy, unforced errors are killing the Argos right now.
And that's exactly what Coach Bill talked about in the pregame, is that they had to keep those to a minimum.
They turn it over again here in this first half, as they have already committed 6 turnovers, make that 7 now in the first half with 7:50 to go in the second quarter. They're still up to 19-17 as the shooting percentage from the Fighting Saints not that good as of yet, as they do have it out. Salonen has it at the top of the key. She'll drive around to Parker. Parker then flies by. Salonen spins back around, no good. Tipped out of bounds. It'll go to the Argos here with 7:35 to go in the second quarter.
One thing about it is both teams are banging on the boards, trying to rebound.
They are going after it as Reed comes the other way. Hazard brings it to the service line on the far side. That volleyball service line we talk about. Out to Molly, over to right side Reed. Reed on the left wing now looks into the zone defense. Gets rid of it, passes it over to Pemberton. Pemberton's got it back out to Emily between the hash marks as she'll come out with a right-handed dribble. You've got Smith in the right corner. She'll fire for 3. That's hard off the irons, no good. Pemberton back to Maldonado, who takes the dribble drive. Clears herself to the 15-foot line, back to Molly. They look to get it inside to Parker. Again, 4 girls in there, and a foul will be called this time. And that is going to go against Johnson as she picks up the foul on the shot. The second team foul here against the Saints.
Right now, they just keep forcing the ball inside to Parker and being triple teamed on every play. She's going to draw fouls.
She has a bunch of people, and the big thing is you got to make sure Molly or Tristan is on that opposite wing. And as soon as Parker gets it, she's got to just dish it off there because there's nobody behind her. Either there on that top wing, and Coach Bill will talk about that. I see Jasmine actually kind of pointing that out over there to Bill right now, one of the assistant coaches, because she is drawing a crowd. The free throw is good. She'll get another one here. And that shot rattles around. She's got that one, and I believe those are the first 2 points in the second quarter.
That's 7 points for Parker.
So they make it 21-17 now with 7:02 to go in our second quarter right here on KNX 102.7 FM. Great Falls at the McLaughlin Gymnasium. Frontier Conference basketball as Dean goes the other way, and a whistle, a foul will be called here. And somebody was holding maybe?
Must be off. It was off ball. And it looks like it was Schmitz with her second.
So Molly's got her second there. Apparently had her by the waist, holding her for the players, so that is her second team foul. As the Saints will bring it back out, reset underneath their basket with a fresh 30 on the clock. As it's going to be Denny at the top of the key. Now takes a dribble drive, gets a layup to the basket and in. Nice little hesitation move for her. She takes it to the glass.
Denny is now in double figures with 10.
She's got 10. Parker's got 7. For the Argos, she's leading there. Maldonado comes the other way, stops, looks to get rid of it, tied up, and a jump ball will be called here. As the swarming defense has always been very prevalent here for this Fighting Saints team, and they are definitely getting after it. If you bring that ball down low, go get it, coaches yelling, and they do. They just really get after it there.
Kennedy Cartwright just checked in, give Pemberton a breather.
A lot of folks coming off the bench here. Coach Bill knows the excitement energy is high. And, of course, the burns a lot of energy here in this first half. Still a lot of time. 6:24 to go on our Belt by the Bank scoreboard. Argos up 21-19. Here's Denny from outside. Her shot way off the mark. It's an ozone ball, and coming out there is Maldonado. Emily will go the other way, lobs it down underneath, and she throws that one away.
Just kind of have to – it seems like the Argos were playing real patient in their style of game, and now it seems that they're on in sync.
The 8th turnover as Ellie Tusky will check back in at the 6:12 mark. The Argos, 8 turnovers in the first quarter and about 4 minutes now. So about 14 minutes, they have 8 turnovers already, and some of them are just silly ones too. It's not like they stole them or anything. They just, just not ready to get the job done. As a head and shoulder move inside, Salonen takes it to the glass. Pretty big move right there. Grandpa's pretty happy about that shot.
That's what Grandpas are for.
As here comes the Argos now. We're tied again at 21. We were tied at 8, now 21. As he come off with a handoff, his Kennedy will get rid of it. Looks to go to Reed. Reed hesitates. She traveled with it. So another unforced turnover here for the University of Providence. And I'm sure Coach Bill wants to call a timeout here. Well, no, he's going to say no, let's play on. as the media timeout will come here in the next 40 seconds. Lyman will bring it up for the Saints, tied at 21 at 5:33 to go on the Belt Building Bank scoreboard. Here's Denny to the glass, and she is not going to be stopped tonight. They are not getting in front of her. No help defense whatsoever. Now Bill needs a timeout. Coach Bill will call a timeout. They'll extend it out to a full media with 5:26 to go. Argos are down by 2. We'll return in 60 seconds right here on KNX 102.7 FM.
You've got the kids loaded up for practice and you're already running late. Suddenly.
No.
Mom, we're gonna be late.
I need a battery.
Don't despair. Battery Warehouse Man is here.
I can help you.
Battery Warehouse always does free charging system checks and installation on all vehicles with no appointment needed.
Thank you, Battery Warehouse Man.
Providing you with 40 years of knowledge and service. Remember, don't despair. Battery Warehouse Man is here.
Battery Warehouse off of 8th Avenue North and 12th Street.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more. Just to make sure your pizza's hot, we bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
Well, turnovers have been the factor here for the University of Providence. They are down by 2 in this first half. They have 9 turnovers already and still 5:26 to go here. The Saints have turned it over 6 times. It looks like leading the way here scoring-wise is Denny with 12. Parker Esri has 7. Denny also has 3 rebounds. Maldonado has 4 in the rebound category. As here comes the Argos after the timeout. They bring it to the front court down by 2 off the right-hand side. Kennedy's got it there. Cartwright will dribble out left-hand side, goes to Maldonado. Pretty much a 3-guard front here right now as there's a little touch foul out front. And Wagner will pick up the little nickel dimer about 25, 30 feet from the basket.
That will be her second foul. It'll be the third team foul for the Saints.
So Reed to bring it on the inbound. She will to Maldonado. And just not crisp at all with their passing.
Checking back in for the Argos will be Pemberton as well as Parker. Checking out will be Allie and Reed Hazard.
So it'll be Kirsten to bring it on the inbounds to the point guard, Maldonado, who comes between the center circles, work over the right side to Reed. Hazard has it there, takes one dribble, kicks it around the right side of Ping, and get the easy basket, and they did right there. Tied at